Greetings, redheads. Thank you for joining us in another episode of your favorite show, the one, the only Reds View. Of course, I am your gracious host, Jay Red, joined by the most honorable, legendary PM of all DJs, DJ PM. What is up, man?
What's up, bro? How you?
I'm good, man. Got some laps in the pool today.
Yes, Lord.
Uh, got out the shower, did my hair and everything, ate some dinner. So, man, I'm good. How about you, bro?
I'm good, bro. I did a nice little workout too, man. Me and my partner I did a bunch of sprints up and down with push-ups in between. So it was a good little workout.
Word. See, black men work out. All right. Black men care about health. Black men, hey, we don't cheat either. Just
Nah,
in case
never.
you were wondering.
Never.
Just in case you were wondering. Okay, yeah, man. Man, before we begin this episode, man, shout out to everybody. Make sure that you subscribe to youtube.com/RedsView. Also, make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. Donate to the Cash App, $JRed. Let me show you that real quick. The support the Cash App is right there, $JRed. And also, last but not least, you got to support the new project right here, which is Red Velvet. And boom, this is Red Velvet right here, folks. All right. Support, stream it. It's available everywhere. Anywhere you stream. PM streams on Tidal. So all my shout
Title
out to all
only.
my Tidal people. Tidal
And
only.
I ain't loyal to title no more either. That was just when it was black owned.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh,
Yeah.
Jay-Z don't own it no more?
Nah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he sold. Yeah, all of them sold it.
Oh wow.
All
I
the
didn't know.
all the artists sold their portion. He made
Oh,
all them like stupid amounts of money, bro.
that's crazy. I
Yeah.
did not know that. That's
Yeah, he sold it.
dang. Okay. Also, another announcement, just in case anybody's been hiding under a rock. You got to make sure that you come out next Saturday, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. J Red is performing Red Velvet. That's right, yours truly. I will be performing Red Velvet live. Make sure that you come out and support it. Vault Vibes. Shout out to Vault Vibes. It's going to be at the Well Atlanta. Get your tickets, y'all. The link is in my bio. And I posted, if you're watching this on Facebook, I'll make sure I post it to get your tickets. They only $12. Get your tickets now. And I'll see y'all at the show. So make sure that y'all pull up on me, boom, for that performance. All right. So of course, you already know we got to talk about some of the hottest topics
Of course.
going on right now. You know what I'm saying? I've been waiting to talk about this, and I'm sorry for y'all who was tuning in on Tuesday. I said I was going to try to do these every Tuesday, but I had the DJ last night, so
Where you was
at the Marriott, the Marquise Marriott.
Okay.
Yeah, I was there. They had some little convention thing, and they wanted a DJ, so I was spinning, had a real good time. The Marquise. Does a black dude own that or something? Do you know?
I don't know, man.
Because they call it Marquise, and I'm like, that's a black name. Or I could be wrong. But anyway, shout out to them, man. Be doing some more events over there too. All right, man. So without any further ado, first of all, we gotta, the dude who made Cash App died.
Yeah, he
got
got
killed,
stabbed.
got stabbed to death. That's wild, ain't it?
Yes, that's insane.
I immediately unlinked. I mean, you shouldn't have your card linked to it anyway, but man, unlink your card and your banking info on that mug.
Yeah,
Only put it on when you need it.
Yeah, that's insane. I ain't gonna lie. I wonder what happened.
Man, we got our thoughts and curiosities, but we'll say that for
Yeah.
later. But yeah, man, that happened, and let's get into what I want to talk about tonight. This is the main topic. If you're watching this right now, we're talking about Escape and SWV. Now, Escape and SWV, they have a reality TV show, and I think it's called Escape and SWV, something like that. I've been seeing this debate, and it's interesting. I think they're creating controversy for this, and controversy, of course, what creates cash.
Of course.
So the whole thing is, should Escape headline over SWV? This is about followers, social media followers versus record sales. Now, I'm going to play a clip of what transpired on the show, and it's pretty interesting. I'm going to go to the IG. All right. Let me turn this on.
That they don't have a Candy Entertainer group. I felt like it became more about the conversation of followers, and they was making it seem like all we care about is followers. The thing
Fair
that I
use.
didn't feel like they ever showed in the conversation was what we said was when they kept saying, "Well, we sell more records than y'all," and we said, "Yeah, but we sell more tickets than y'all."
Right. And so I think that people, they got offended, but I don't understand why, because when they said they sold more records than us, we admitted, yes, you're right. We're not like, oh, no, you didn't, or so what? You know what I'm saying? We said, yeah, you did. But we do sell more tickets than you. And the reason being is because we can reach more people. That's it. You know what I'm saying? We reach more people. We have a wider audience of our fan base, and I think that it just went over people's head because it was like, oh, follow me. I think and honestly, a lot of people make their living off their followers.
Yeah, right, exactly.
People don't even work no more because they're able to make a real living off their following, the followers.
Okay, all right. So for the full thing, y'all can go to the Streets 94 page or go to wherever this was interviewed, where they did the interview at. But yeah, so with that being said, the whole thing is they have a show coming up, from my understanding, right?
Right.
And the thing is, they were going at it, talking about who should headline or should they co-headline. Escape is saying, hey, y'all sold more records than us back in the days, which they did. They had more hits, sold more records. Escape only had like 3 albums, right?
Right.
SWV was slaughtering stuff back then. Escape was more urban. SWV was urban on a mainstream pop level,
For sure.
bit, you know what I'm saying? But fast forward to 2023, even though Escape and SWV do reality, Candy and Tiny have been doing the reality TV shows for like the last 15 years, I want to say.
At least 10.
Yeah, the past decade for sure. I know Candy resurfaced back in like 2011, 2012, and she was known for the sex toys, her reality show.
She was on what, Real Housewives?
Real Housewives.
Or Love and Hip Hop.
One of them. I don't watch none of it, but I know her name was always out there. Yeah. And this was before Escape had a reunion because they got back together just to do shows. Tiny, of course, she with T.I. That's a gold mine.
Yeah, I mean, we don't even have to go down that road.
Yeah. So neither one of those two actually need Escape, right? So their thing is, since we're reality show stars, basically that's what it is. If we do shows, a lot of people are going to come not just for the music, but just to see us because of that. If you look at, like, Candy has millions of followers, way more than SWV. Like, SWV don't even have 1 million followers as the group page. I don't know about individual. But as far as celebrity status, Tiny and Candy, you know them nowadays more for who they are, more than them being in the group Escape. But the debate was, okay, yeah, well, even though y'all had the reality stuff going on, we still sell, like, we've sold more, so we have the right to be in the forefront of headlining or co-headlining and stuff like that. But they're saying, Escape is saying we sell more tickets. I don't know how true that is because I don't be it. I went to see their show a couple of months ago. Really, I went to see Bobby Brown, but they happened to be co-headliner because it's Atlanta, but the question is, does your followers, following on social media, does that matter over what you did in the past as far as record sales? What do you think?
So it's really hard to tell with a group like that because if you think about it, in reality, SWV and Escape fans are pretty much 40 and up, right? Pretty much.
Yeah.
How many of their real music fans that's actually going to come out to concerts to hear their songs and see their shows are on like Instagram or on like TikTok? Now, they might be on Facebook.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Facebook. Hey, I get the most love on Facebook, so I ain't never just going to disrespect Facebook. I know you get the most love on TikTok, but hey, But the aunties on Facebook love me, bro. They
Yeah.
love my posts be popping on Facebook, dog.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, I don't know, man. In their situation, if it was me, I would be like, bro, literally, I would be like, let's co-headline. Like, if it's like if Drew Hill and Boys to Men went on tour together. Boys to Men probably sold more records than Drew Hill. But Drew Hill is still Drew Hill.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, most people can't name singers from Drew Hill, but they can name Cisco. I mean, no, sorry. Can't name singers from Boys to Men, but they can name Cisco for sure.
Nokio.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they've had better individual careers, even though arguably Boys to Men was the bigger group.
Yeah. But you know, it varies so much because like it depends on what side of the spectrum you on.
But that's my point.
You're right. Yeah.
That's my point. So for me, they should co-headline. Like in Atlanta, Escape should headline. No doubt about it. Probably the entire South, honestly.
Yeah.
Probably the entire South. You're talking Atlanta, Texas, Virginia, Florida. If they do a show in Mississippi, Tennessee. But then when they go out to like Cali, New York, Midwest, Chicago, St. Louis, then maybe SWV should headline. But to me, man, I really hope that all this is strictly for content. Because if it's not, bro, it's really sad.
It is, man. Because like you said, their demographic, now their age demographic, right? The core following that they have for all of them is people who were born like late 70s, very, very early 80s.
I mean, 85 at the latest, bro. Yeah. Like, let's just be real.
Yeah, well, and you know, I'm a big fan too. I mean, we grew up.
But you're a music head, though. I'm talking about just.
But think about it though. How many the song "Weak" is one of the biggest R&B songs of all time. Like
it still get performed at karaoke every day in America.
I just went to a karaoke, and that is a song that's going to be performed
every time.
Especially a black woman around.
Correct.
"Weak" is being performed.
That and Tyrone, but go ahead.
I love that song, man. But I think that their age demographic also, I mean, the core of it, of course, is before 85. Right. But they still have a plethora of people our age and up because that's the music we were born into. We grew up into that. But the thing is, you know, with social media nowadays, Escape has the right to demand how much they want for a show, but I think that out of respect for SWV, like, thing is, dog, people don't realize this. Just because you got 11 million followers, that don't mean all of them support your music.
Not at all. Some of them could follow you just to hate on you.
Just to hate on you, just because of your product, just to see you act a fool on reality TV
because
shows.
You T.I. wife.
Yeah, that's literally it.
Just when you sell, can you say sex? I don't know if you can say.
Yeah. Sex toys.
Just because you sell sex toys.
Yeah. Now check this out. Because I go to R&B concerts all the time, right? When I go, I don't go to see the reality star. I go to hear music. Now, I'll tell you this. In Atlanta, if SWV had a show and Escape had a show, who would I go to first?
Separately.
Yeah, separately.
Yeah.
I would go to SWV. The reason being,
I don't know, man. I might go to Escape. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, no, the thing is, SWV had more music for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Escape, I love Escape. It's just Escape didn't have but like 4 or 5 songs that, I mean, that was like think about this. They got Just Kicking It. They got Understanding. They got My Little Secret.
Right.
And then they got like maybe like one other song like that was like a hit.
Yeah, that was a major hit.
Yeah. And I love it, but Escape got Weak, Right Here, Human Nature, Right Here, the first version before Human Nature. Right. They got You're the One. They got Weak. Well, I said Weak probably. I'm So Into You. It's like they have at least 7.
I mean, they got hits, bro. They got hits.
So I'm just saying, like, if I go to see Escape, I'm not going, me personally, I'm not going to Candy and Tiny. I'm going to Candy, Tiny, Latasha, Tamika. Like, I want to see all of y'all
Right.
in the music. So,
hey man, I'm proud of you for being able to name all them too, bro. That's what's up. Hey, you a real hip hop head for that, boy.
hey, shout out to me if I need to get some claps on that one. You know what I'm saying? But you see, I'm a music head, so that's what I would go and see. I don't care about that reality stuff. Now, is it true that if you do have a following, people could be like, okay, man, PM got all these followers, 10% of them could come just to see you and be in your presence, right? They are bigger celebrities, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's going to translate to ticket sales. Like,
Right.
so that's why I would be like, okay, you saying y'all sell more tickets. Let me see proof of that. Cause I mean, where are y'all at? Are y'all doing
because it's not like they're comedians or like you know what I'm saying? That type of thing where people are following them for that content, which can translate into ticket sales. Like you guys are singers, but how often do Candy or Tiny post pictures and videos of them singing? So let's not act like you got all these followers because you're singers.
There you go.
So I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I still stand on what I said. That's your co-headline. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, me too. I think that I'm a firm believer in that because they both were big groups in the 90s. Of course, on paper, SWV was more, but they did a versus battle. And if y'all gonna do something, co-headline, because I would love to see both groups because both groups made outstanding music. I like SWV's music more, but it's because they had more hits, you know what I'm saying? And they were on the New Jack Swing wave. Escape didn't happen until like kind of the mid 90s when the New Jack Swing went away. So they were more like focusing on the urban stuff.
Escape was JD group too, right?
Yeah, he was JD.
Okay,
yeah,
that's what I thought.
And honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Honestly, they were almost like a knockoff version of TLC. Well, I ain't gonna say knockoff version. I'm gonna say another version of TLC.
Right.
JD was working with TLC before Escape. You know what I'm saying? He had Left Eye. What was Escape doing? They wore the hip hop attire, right? And they had a deep singer, Candy T-Boz. You know what I'm saying? Then they had like a lighter singer. They had and when I say light, I'm talking about tone.
Right.
Latasha, and then they had Chili. There was just 4 of them, and then 3 of them. So I think that he kind of was looking for another TLC since they weren't on his label.
Right.
So
maybe.
Yeah, so that's that. But yeah, social media has really like it is a benefit, you know what I'm saying, to have, but we know this, man. I remember Ghostface Killah said this back in the days when MySpace was hot. He had like hundreds of thousands of MySpace friends, right? His album dropped and he only sold like 20,000 records the first week. He went on his MySpace and was like, y'all, I thought y'all loved me. Like, I got all the, but that doesn't mean nothing. We know if you have 30 million followers. Look at Saweetie. Didn't she sell 2,000 the first week?
Some bad.
2,000 records
but
the
that's
first
because people are buying into your lifestyle, not necessarily your music, though, bro.
Yeah. Straight up. Real talk. So going into that, let's talk about the blue checks. The blue checks, man, are verified. Well, they're called verified checks to verify your profile, who you are, your page. Are they important anymore? Why am I asking that question, DJ PM?
Because you can now pay $15 a month for one.
A gym membership to get a blue check.
I think about how many people don't have a gym membership but got an Instagram verification.
Hey, shout out to my friend Norman Handy. He shared this. He said, that's a gym membership. Y'all would rather spend $15 on a gym membership. I mean, y'all would rather spend $15 on a verified check than $15 to help your back not be wide, or something he said like that. That was hilarious. I don't know if you saw me share that. That was hilarious.
I think I saw it.
Yeah, but so for those who don't know, this is a subscription that you can do. Twitter started it first, and now Meta started it. Meta is over Facebook and Instagram. So now if you pay $15 a month, you can have that blue check. So the question is, shout out to Trio 301. Man, you ain't been on here in a minute, man. Shout out to you, brother. But so are blue checks, verified checks, important anymore since everybody can get one now.
Of course. If you don't have a blue check by your name, you're a nobody. You're not popping. You're not getting no money in the streets. You don't got no real gigs if you're an entertainer. You don't have no body liking you, listening to your music if you're a rapper, listening to your poems. Nobody buy your candles. None of that, bro. You nothing if you don't have a blue check, bro. Everybody knows that. Come on, man. What kind of question is that?
Man, God, dog it. So I just need to give up Red's View. I need to give up.
Yeah, give it up, bro. You ain't got no blue check?
No, I ain't got no blue check,
man,
bro.
Give it up, bro. That's because don't nobody listen to you.
They don't.
You come on here every week without a blue check. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Dog it. Man, I need to rethink some stuff. I need to rethink some stuff, man.
That shit is not important, bro. It was never important. The only reason a blue check is important is if, like, you're somebody that's being impersonated a lot.
True.
Outside of that, what do you need a blue check, bro? Like,
okay, so because to play devil's advocate, well, I mean, you pretty much said it. It's to verify that there's a bunch of DJ PMs, but this is the official DJ.
The
PM
real
page.
DJ PM.
So yeah, but now it's what happened is people will have a lot of followers.
Correct.
What's a lot of followers to you?
To me, more than 10,000.
More than 10,000 is a lot. So 10,000 isn't a lot.
9,999 isn't a lot.
Got you. But when you hit the 10, that could be considered a lot. So people, I feel you, once you get in the double digits, they will say, okay, you have a lot of followers.
Right.
And typically, if I see you have 10,000 plus and then you have a check by it, I'll be like, okay, you must be somebody, a celebrity or have a following or whatever, right? But man, it's women out here, regular everyday women that got like 10,000 followers and don't have a check or
don't
whatever.
Have a blue check.
They don't have a blue check. So now I think that it's corny. You know what I'm saying?
T. Lewis didn't even have a blue check.
Does he have one now?
I don't know if he got one now, but I know he didn't have one, and he's verified Lil Wayne's DJ.
Yeah,
and don't have a blue check. Like people, I can name you so many people who are like important people in different industries that don't have a blue check.
Yeah,
but you got chicks, and I'm not hating on chicks like that post their body because I enjoy looking at it. But
amen.
You got chicks on here that post their body that got 30,000 followers that got blue checks.
Yeah.
And this was before the whole you could pay for it. So like a blue check has never been like a oh my God thing for me.
Yeah. I think when I think of it more so, I think of celebrities because it like a couple of videos I posted recently have went viral. Shout out to all my new followers, by the way. I got like 3 videos that went viral. But a lot of what I've noticed that it was a lot of people with blue checks, and I'd be like, oh, who is this? And I go to it, and it'd be just somebody regular. It'd be people who have less followers than me.
It'd be Bob that worked at Racetrack.
Yeah.
On the weekend, he shoot a YouTube show. And I'm not hating on Bob, but I'm just saying, like, why does Bob need to be verified?
Yeah, you don't need that. If that makes you feel important to pay $15 for a verified check, I mean, come on, man. Like, I find something else to do. I couldn't do it. Now, I don't know, like, if you get a certain amount, like, are you supposed to reach out to them or do they reach out to you and say, hey, do you want to verify your account or whatever?
Before this?
Yeah, before this. How did you get
before this, what it had to happen was you had to have a certain amount of followers and you had to have a certain amount of, like, media imprints, meaning like magazines, articles, this, that, and the third. Or you had to know somebody that knew somebody that worked at Twitter that could just verify it for you. That's what Karen Civil did for a lot of people. She got a lot of people verified.
Meek Mill, didn't she work with Meek Mill?
Yeah, she worked with a lot of people.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out to y'all who, you know, and shout out to Meta. I ain't hating.
I ain't hating
money.
I wish I could find a way to get hundreds of thousands of people to give me $15 a month for nothing.
For nothing, to make you feel important. And the thing is, people will do it because it's a lot of people that
we live in a society of I'm better than everybody. That's the only reason social media even fucking exists. Excuse me for using that word. I know you're not supposed to on YouTube, but that's the only reason social media even exists. It's a highlight reel. bro, nobody. I'm gonna just say this real quick. Nobody really posts their real life on social media.
You're 100%
They
right.
post highlights, and when you do post your lows, people talk about you.
Yep.
Jay, if I went on Instagram Live tomorrow, and was on there crying, talking about, oh, the girl I'm in love with broke my heart, I'm so sad, people would clown me.
They would.
I would be on the Shade Room, Jasmine Brand, all them other gossip sites talking about local Atlanta DJ cries on Instagram Live over a woman who broke his heart.
Yep. It's all about who's doing stuff better. It can drain you. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I don't have alerts on my social media.
Oh, you don't? Oh,
no, I don't have no alerts on none of my social media. I see it when I see it. Yep, yeah. I did that years ago, because what I noticed was I would post something, and every 5 minutes I was checking my phone to see how many likes I had, how many comments I had, how many you know what I'm saying, how many interactions I had. And so one day I just woke up and I was like, bro, I'm living my life for Instagram. I don't like this. And so now, and like I got a partner, shout out to Marty. Marty is a genius when it comes to like growing your Instagram and growing your Facebook and growing your social media imprints. One of the things he says is, I remember we had a conversation.
I think you told me about this.
I told you about this. I was like, yeah, I'm at like 3,000. I'm trying to get to like 10. How can I? He was like, how many times a day you post? I was like, once. He was like, do you post every day? I was like, no. He was like, that's the problem. He was like, bro, in order to stay in the algorithm, you got to post 3 times a day, every day. And I was like, I just don't want to. And he was like, you'll never have that many followers. And I said, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, nah. Well, and check this out. What I do, because my following had just grown, because I'm like 3,400 on Instagram, right? And on TikTok. Right. But thing is, I don't post. The only reason I've been posting as much now is because you get paid. I get paid from the reels. Right. But other than that, like, I don't post every day. I just can't post every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I post. Luckily, you know, I post some stuff that has went viral, because it's funny stuff that I look at instead of sharing in my stories. Since they paying now, I said, okay, well, I just put it right there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't.
So you get paid even when you share somebody else's reel?
It can't. It's certain parameters. It can't have like the breakfast, like a logo on it or something like that. But like certain videos, especially like the one I made, like the DJ video, there ain't nothing, no logos or nothing on here. So, and then my ResView logo may be on it, but that ResView logo ain't, you know, it's not a big brand yet. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, really just anything. Yeah. So I just, like, the stuff that I share on my stories, I'm just, oh, they paying, but they about to cut off the pay though. That's what I read. That. Yeah. So I'm like, whatever.
I think I missed the wave because Facebook just sent me a thing asking me did I want to sign up and get paid and all that, and I signed up for it, and now it's saying they're taking it away.
Saying they're taking it away. Ain't that? Yeah, it was fun while it lasted, but the exposure is more important than the money to me anyway. So it is what it is. All right, y'all. So we're gonna move along. Now let's
blue checks are not important.
They're not.
Blue hundreds are.
There you go. There you go. All right, so let's move on. We're talking about Angel Reese.
Shout out to that young queen.
Shout out to her. You can't see me. You can't see me. All right, so let's talk about that, man. One thing that I wanted to point out, am I tripping, or does this seem like something they pushed, like the whole game? When have people talked about women's basketball, let alone college women's basketball, on a massive level?
Never.
What is going on with this? Like,
well, I can tell you what's going on with it. They talked about race. And anytime you talk about race, politics, or religion, it's going to be an explosion of conversation.
But it was before the race, though. Like, before the race, people were talking about this game, because I know the Final Four is going on.
But because of, it's still race. Iowa starts 5 white women. LSU start 5 black girls. I mean, 5 black women. Excuse me, young ladies. Okay. On both sides.
So it was 5 starting white women.
For Iowa. I don't think Iowa got not 1 black player on their team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not that I saw.
Okay. So were people watching the game, or did the like? I
mean, they were watching the game too. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not all about race. Caitlin Clark is a dog. She
Okay.
might go down as the greatest female basketball player of all time if her game can translate to the WNBA.
Yeah.
And they upset South Carolina, Iowa did, who everybody thought was going to win.
Okay, because I'm just saying, I hear about college, but
Right.
not women's college
Yeah.
or WNBA. Like I've
Yeah.
never seen this talked about on social media.
This women's college game was more anticipated than the men's college game.
Wow.
Straight up.
Okay.
That's why you heard so much about it.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
So the whole thing was the white girl. I don't know her name, but Caitlin Clark. So
Yeah.
she did the "You Can't See Me," right?
Right.
And first thing I want to say, it's not John Cena.
Okay, all right. Let's address that.
That was Tony. Yeah, and I love John Cena. John Cena, cool people. I told you I freestyle with him for it.
Yeah.
Cool dude.
Yeah, I heard he beat you in a battle.
Yeah, he beat me in the battle. Sure. But yeah, so Caitlin did the "You Can't See Me," right? And then a week or two later, or weeks later.
2 days later, bro.
2 days later.
2
So
days.
that was 2 days later.
2 days.
Angel Reese does the "You Can't See Me" and did the ring, like, hey, we're about to get this, right? So when Angel did it, it was, of course, suspected white supremacists were like, oh my God, like that wasn't sportsmanlike. It was nobody said
classless.
it. Yeah, it's classless, it's all that. But when the white girl did it, it was, oh, that's just competition. That's competition. Men do that to each other all the time. ... Right. So, of course, I didn't let that upset me at all. Of course, you're gonna see racist stuff. Like, we know what country we're living in. We know
Correct.
what's going on. So yeah, I saw that, and of course, you would expect that. Once the black girl starts winning, the black team starts winning, then it's a problem with the whole "you can't see me" type of thing anyway. But shout out to Tony Yayo for it, because John Cena admitted that he got that from him.
Right.
But yeah, man. But yeah, like one thing that I commend Angel Reese on is living by her rep, standing on what she believes in. Because Jill Biden was trying to invite both teams. When have you ever seen a losing and a winning team get invited to the White House, bro?
Never, bro.
When have you seen that? Never.
Never.
Yeah.
It's never happened.
He said play finesse 2 times. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah, you know how this thing goes, man. But I like the fact that she said, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to go to the White House. Jill Biden on that BS. So yeah, what's your take on it?
I think it's so on the "You Can't See Me" gesture. One time for Tony Yayo, first of all. Second of all, I mean, it's hypocrisy and it's racism, and I expect racist people to be racist. So I expect people like the owner and creator of Barstool Sports to go and make up a bunch of shit talking about show me a time where, I don't know if you saw this, but he was like, show me a time where a team was up by 15 points and they celebrated yada yada whoop de whoop. You never can show me a time. And somebody showed him a time when Tom Brady's team was up by exactly 15 points and he chased down, I can't remember who it was, and got in his face. And somebody was like, oh, you mean like this time? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they actually went to a time where Caitlin Clark did it in a game where she was up by like 20 points.
Yep.
So it's just hypocrisy, man. Like, I'm tired of that, and I'm not even gonna. Truthfully, I'm not even gonna keep giving this shit any energy, man. Like, racism is racism. I'm not letting shit like that upset me no more, man.
Yeah, and I didn't let that upset me at all. I was playing
exactly, Trio.
Yeah, and plus Smack Talk is all. Yeah. And the thing is, the reason that nobody say when men do it is because we know how competition is. It's competition. My thing is keep it the same across the board. But if you don't, I'm gonna join in on the BS. I'm gonna share all the memes because you saw what they said Iowa's locker room was looking like with the KKK stuff and all that. And I'm like, it's all fun and games to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, we can all joke on each other.
Right.
I don't get now, of course, if you call me the N-word, it's going to be
a different conversation, though. That's not a joke.
Yeah, it's not. But if you want to joke about racism, I'm one of the best jokers when it comes to that. My feelings, like you ain't gonna hurt my feelings. I'm gonna go right back at you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So Yeah, but but it was funny to see some of the memes, and of course, I saw this one meme where she's going like this, and somebody was like, "Women after 30 after the second date," going like that, bro. It was wild, but yeah, it's all fun and games as long as we keep it like right there. We can go all back and forth about it, but yeah, but shout out to LSU because they won the championship.
Shout out to LSU, yeah, LSU women.
Yeah, shout out to LSU women.
First ever women's national championship for LSU. So shout out to Angela Reese and all those ladies, all those beautiful ladies.
Absolutely, absolutely. So let's move on to talk about the most popular rapper of all time, Snoop Dogg. I remember when he was called Snoop Doggy Dogg back in the day. He did a people's elbow at WrestleMania. I can't,
bad, bro.
Hey, I can't play the footage because
I know you can't because of copyright infringement.
Yeah, but bro, did you?
Hey, was this the one where Shane got injured too?
Yeah, it was during
that was the same thing. Okay, so I don't watch wrestling, but I saw the clips.
Yeah.
Shane, it's time for you to hang it up too, bro.
Bro, because Shane. So what happened, everybody? The Miz and Snoop were hosting WrestleMania. The Miz had wrestled someone before, like the night before, because WrestleMania is 2 nights now. Second night, Shane McMahon comes out. Snoop says, "Hey, you got to wrestle him. I'm leaving." And within like 10 seconds, because they did the Irish whip to the rope, Shane got down. Then Shane got back up and tried to do a leapfrog. He did it, and when he came down, he tore his quad.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, he tore his quad. It's like it's so funny. I'm not making fun of him for getting hurt, but it was funny how the way it happened because Miz's reaction, because it's scripted, so he's looking like he got to keep the evil face on, and but he looked concerned. He was like looking like what's going on. So Snoop had to improvise. I think Snoop was
definitely improvised and stole on Buddy.
Yeah, he was supposed to do that, but I don't think it was supposed to be that soon.
Right.
And if you could hear the referee was like, "Snoop, people's elbow." The female referee was shouting that, but you may have not. Yeah, I heard it.
Know that.
She kept saying it, but
he was coaching them through it.
Yeah, like, "Hey, Snoop, people's elbow," because I think he was supposed to do that, not that early though. So Snoop was like, "What's going on, cuz?" He kept it so gangster. Like I love our culture, man.
Yeah.
Like, he said, "What you do to cuz?" And then he just stole on Miz and then did the Snoop elbow, which is the people's elbow. And it was just so funny.
That people's elbow looked geriatric, bro.
It was bad. It was bad. But to be fair, Snoop ain't a wrestler. He didn't train to do that.
He's 60-something years old.
He ain't 60, man.
Yes, he is, bro.
Snoop was like 53, man.
No, Google it. Look it up. You ain't on your phone. Look it up.
He was born in 1970, bro. Not like 1971. Snoop Dogg is approximately. He look older, but Snoop is 51, actually.
What?
51 years old. Yeah. Dr. Dre ain't even 60 yet. What you mean?
Snoop need to change his diet or something then. Snoop was out there moving like he was every bit of 70, bro.
You say he looking old, bro. But they said he saved WrestleMania. So shout out to Snoop for saving WrestleMania. But I love that.
It's always up to us to say something.
It is, bro. But Snoop is the most
WrestleMania, save Marvel.
Bro, we save everything. Foundational Black America. Shout out to that brother. All right, so let's get into the big debate for the show, or the big discussion for the show, because we talked about this last week, and DJ PM and me were talking about Lil Wayne versus 50 Cent.
Okay.
And it was real good. I love that discussion that we had about it. It was getting a lot of reaction on social media when we had that debate. But one thing that you said last week, you said,
I stand by it.
Back That Ass Up is the biggest rap record of all time.
I stand by it.
This man said Back That Ass Up is the biggest rap song of all time.
Name a bigger one.
Bro, I got plenty of bigger ones. Name a bigger now.
I'm listening.
Okay. No, first of all, before I get to that, what makes you you saying worldwide now, right? Japan, you talking about UK, you're talking
worldwide.
About world. Okay. Why do you think that?
Because it's been out how many years, and it's still like a hit. It's still a smash. You still can play it anywhere in the world, and they're gonna go crazy.
You think that they go crazy in Asia over Back That Ass Up?
I do actually.
Okay. All right. Okay, so you're wrong. I'm gonna just go ahead and say
You
that.
ain't never even been to Asia, nigga.
I haven't been to Asia, but does Juvenile tour Asia?
No, but Manny Fresh does.
Manny Fresh is a DJ. That don't count.
If he made the beat and he plays Back That Ass Up.
He played, but bro, nah, he probably played. Ain't if that was a big record, Juvenile would be able to go and do UK tours. Juvenile doesn't do UK tours.
I mean, maybe he need a different booking agent, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh Lord. He don't even go to Canada, bro.
I don't know what to tell you, bro. He need a different booking agent.
Lord have mercy. So South America, Brazil, all that.
Everywhere.
Back that ass up.
Yeah. Bigger. You name a bigger record.
Okay. I'm
really just bullshitting too. It ain't the biggest record in the world. It is the biggest record in the States, though.
Yeah, one of the biggest.
It's the biggest rap. It's the biggest record in the States.
I was looking like, come on, bro. I know this dude ain't that delusional. Like, I had to throw it out there.
No. It's the biggest record in the States.
Okay,
but go ahead. Name something bigger. I'm listening.
In the club, worldwide is bigger than Back That Ass Up.
All
worldwide is
worldwide.
Bigger.
Yeah, worldwide.
You got. Well, first of all, I'm gonna name some of the biggest rap records. I want to know what is, and people who are watching, if you want to comment, what do you think the biggest rap single of all time is? And when I say that, I'm talking about anywhere in the world. If they play that record, people would know it. Not even just word for word, but people know it. I got a list of songs that'll be on that level. In the Club, Gin and Juice, The Crossroads, Rough Riders Anthem, Biggie Juicy, the Message by Grandmaster Flash.
Which one is that?
The one that Coil Ray just sampled.
Oh yeah. No.
Rapper's Delight by the Sugar Hill Gang. Are you serious?
Anywhere in the world now.
Don't you know that Asia, they still be listening to stuff from back then? What you mean? That's like one of the biggest, that's probably the most popular hip hop track of all. A hip, a hop, a hit. Are you serious?
Nah.
Okay.
Not bigger than Back That Ass Up in the States.
Bro.
I'm dead ass, not in the States.
Yes, it is, bro.
Bro, you think your nieces and nephews know a hip, a hop, a hippie, a hippie?
Yes.
No, they don't.
I was just at a hotel yesterday where the kids know that.
Nah. I bet they know Back That Ass Up though.
It's from all generations.
Yeah.
That song still gets played to this day. It's been
out
longer
than
Back That Ass Up. Oh Lord, this dude, your Southern bias is showing a little too hard, bro. Just a little too hard.
It's always gonna show, baby.
You showing it. Hey, I love that. I love the DJ PM is sticking, but hey, man, if you're gonna go hard, you better go hard like this.
Back That Ass Up. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you a song you didn't have on your list though. That you need to be on there. That's gonna surprise you.
Which one?
Empire State of Mind.
You talking about the Jay-Z song?
Yes, bro. Surprisingly, people outside of America love that song. But it's because everybody loves New York, though. That's what you got to keep in mind. People outside of the States love New York. Like anytime you tell somebody, yeah, I'm from the United States, the first thing they say is New York or LA.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Those are the most popular ones. Yeah.
That's why.
So you think Back That Ass, give me some of the other songs that you feel like are as big as Back That Ass Up.
In the States or outside the States?
Both.
Okay, so worldwide, like I said, Empire State of Mind.
Okay.
Definitely In the Club by 50 Cent, because I done heard that song in so many countries and so many continents. I'm gonna tell you another song you didn't say that I'm surprised.
Which
Drop
one?
It Like It's Hot by Snoop though.
Okay, that's a big one. That's a
Snoop version though. I've been in the club and I'll never forget this. I was in a club in Guatemala.
Mm-hmm.
It was me and the young lady I was with. And, we paid the DJ. We was like, we just want to hear one or two American songs. I'm a DJ, so I know DJs hate requests, especially free ones. So I tipped him very well in American dollars and told him that I wanted, he played PIMP, which I don't think is one of the biggest songs in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And Drop It Like It's Hot.
Drop It Like It's Hot is big. I forgot how big that was.
Yeah. Huge.
Rough Riders Anthem. You said no.
No. That's a
Okay.
big song.
That's a real big song.
Yes, Rough Rider Anthem, definitely.
Sugar Hill Gang is
Can't
not.
agree.
You are tripping, bro.
I can't agree, bro.
How can't you not agree to that?
I just
That's-
can't agree.
First of all,
I'm gonna tell you what song you forgot.
which
Because
one?
we don't really consider it hip hop, but it is hip hop.
What, Montel Jordan?
Not that too,
Okay.
but
Okay.
Apache.
Oh yeah, I mean that's Sugar Hill Gang.
Exactly. Huge.
How do you say that's big, but you don't say a hip hop? Oh, are you, bro?
Apache is bigger than that.
No, it's not, bro. No, they're on the same level because I play both of them.
Apache is bigger than that.
Dog, first of all, Rapper's Delight is what put rap to the mainstream.
I understand that, bro.
50 years ago.
I understand that.
So how can you say something that was a hit 50 years ago isn't one of the biggest rap records of all time?
Because it didn't, I guess it just didn't stand the test of time.
It still gets played to this day.
Not more than Apache?
Yes, it does. It's like the same level.
No.
Oh, you tripping.
You tripping.
Oh, you tripping. Yeah. Now I would say this urban wise, swag surfing. I mean, that's
Oh,
fine.
yeah. In the States, yeah, for sure.
In the States, yeah, swag surfing. Like
Yeah,
they play
1000%.
every concert I go to, they play swag surfing.
Swag surfing. Hey, in the States, you really talking about swag surfing, back that ass up in the club.
In the club for sure.
You know what's crazy? Not in our markets,
Okay.
but just in America, period. You know what's one of the biggest songs ever?
Which one?
Tipsy.
Jaquan.
Yeah, bro.
No, that's a big one. That's a big
Bro.
one. That's a big
Go to
one.
like Nashville.
No, that's a big one. That's a big
Go to
one.
like Middle America and play that and watch what happens.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Nothing But a G Thing. I forgot that one.
Oh, for sure.
That one is big. Like they were playing that at WrestleMania. Rey Mysterio rode with Snoop coming out to that Number the G Thing. Everybody was like, that automatically puts you in the mode. That's one of the biggest ones ever. Now, would you say Get Low, Lil Jon and them? Lil Jon and Ying Ain't Twin?
I'm gonna tell you why I wouldn't say it. Because I don't really consider that hip hop. That's the only reason though. I mean, like technically it's hip hop, but
it's hip hop, bro. It's hip.
Okay, well, yeah, Get Low for sure.
Okay,
1000%.
Worldwide.
Yeah. That's worldwide.
That's worldwide. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
like,
so then if that's the case, we gotta count Flow Rider, Apple Bottom Jeans.
ugh.
If you count Get Low, you gotta count Apple Bottom Jeans.
Yeah, you right.
It's the same type of song.
Yeah, no, you right. Yeah, you right. Yeah. You said Juicy. You said It Was All a Dream.
Nah.
Well. It was all a dream. Like, yeah. Because Biggie is worldwide. Like people know outside of America, people know Biggie, Tupac, Snoop. Yeah. They know all the older rappers for sure. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that was Biggie's probably, I don't know if it charted his highest charting single,
right?
But when you think of Biggie, you automatically, it was all a dream.
I'm gonna tell you something you forgot.
Which one? Let me see. You talking about this one?
Ice Ice Baby? No, hell no. I would never mention that. Hey, that is a big record, but I would never mention it.
Okay.
Crank That.
Yeah, Crank That was big. Crank That definitely was big. That's probably the biggest dance record.
And it's the first internet record. Remember that now.
Is that from Tootsie Roll and all that? Is it the biggest?
Crank That was a big record, bro.
Yeah. And you said the Crossroads not.
No.
You are worldwide.
Hell no.
Well, no, you definitely.
Hell no. Hell no.
That was one of the highest, longest charting singles of all time.
I understand.
It sold more than probably your favorite rapper's singles. You
Don't
tripping?
Trio. Don't do that.
Trio. It did.
Don't do that.
It did. That single sold more than any Jay-Z single.
Yeah, but they didn't make more money off of it.
Here we go. I ain't talking about the money. Here you go.
Your single 99 cents, mine was $4.
Oh, the Lord have mercy.
Jigga did it again. What the?
He said there ain't no money though. But Trio, he said Crossroads ain't one of the biggest rap records of all time. You tripping?
No, First of the Month is bigger than Crossroads, bro.
Dog, I'm gonna have to take your phone. I can't believe
Bro, First of the Month is bigger than Crossroads.
No, it is not. Not bigger than Cross. It didn't chart higher than Cross. Now I love both of them, of course, but dog, the Crossroads transcended. They made remakes to that motherfucker. Like that.
I agree. Crossroads is a big record, but we talking about the biggest records of all time. I gotta go. I'm in America. I'm still sticking with Back That Ass Up. By the way.
Okay, now yeah. I think you tripping.
All right, so last and final one. Bigger record in America than Back That Ass Up for you in America.
In the club. Now you talking about in America? You talking about every place in America?
Yeah.
Oh, well, look, Lee said, "Now I'm with the Crossroads." Yeah, PM don't know what he's talking about. Okay, but yeah, dog, yeah, your Southern bias is showing, bro.
Bro,
really...
there's no bigger record than Back That Ass Up in America, bro.
Nah, you tripping, man.
Bro, do you realize Back That Ass Up came out in like 98?
Nothing but a G thing could be bigger than Back That Ass Up, but we talking about that. Are you serious?
No,
dog,
man.
Everybody, 1, 2, 3 into the bro. Snoop.
Bro, you only thinking about our old ass generations, bro. What
I'm
about
thinking about old and new.
Bro, you cannot tell me no high school kids know nothing but a G thing, bro.
They do know that.
Jay.
Okay, if in that case, you can't tell me a granddad knows what Back That Ass Up is.
Boy, are you crazy? Papa know what Back That Ass Up is.
A lot of them. Okay, I'm talking about baby boomers. I know some of them know it, but
bro,
I think you're Southern.
I'm talking about people that go to the VFW know Back That Ass Up, bro.
They know In the Club too.
But they don't want to hear In the Club. They want to hear Back That Ass Up.
No, it's people's birthdays every day, bro. Everybody going
and
in here.
People back ass up every day.
He gonna stick to it. I love this, dog. Ooh, this is gonna be a good clip for IG. I love this. It's gonna say Back That Ass Up, the biggest rap record of all time. Boy, it's gonna be a lot of people come for your head. Wait till New York hear this. Ooh.
They probably all got blue checks too as of recent.
Oh, when they see this clip, they're gonna eat PM a lot. Oh, I can't wait till TikTok. Boy, they're gonna get you real good. He said, "Nah, I'm with PM. I'm with PM on Juvenile song."
Thank you, Trio.
Okay, Trio. Nah, I don't agree. I think In the Club is
In the Club is not a bigger record than Back That Ass Up.
Back That Ass Up isn't the biggest rap record of all time. I can't give you that. Just can't give you that, man. So one last thing that I wanted to talk about. Now, Quavo, this may be not super important, but Quavo dropped a new single. I forgot what it's called too.
It's called Honey Bun.
Oh yeah, he dropped Honey Bun. And isn't it like a street song? Is he talking about like street shit on there?
Yes.
Now my homeboy, shout out to Coop the Trio. We were saying like, is it too? Well, either I was talking to him about this or I was seeing in the comments. They like, you know, your nephew just died from violence. Why are you rapping about it? Is it too soon to release a single like this? Not necessarily music, but that, right? It is trash, of course. But what do you think?
The song's so terrible, bro.
Yeah, it's a bad. And that's another thing. It's like since Takeoff is gone, maybe that's on his mind. Like I'm quite sure it is. But yeah, Honey Bun sounded terrible, bro. Terrible.
Like everything about the song is awful.
Yeah.
The beat is bad. His flow is bad.
Yeah.
His breath control in the song is bad. Yeah. The lyrics are horrible. Even like the stuff he's saying, nobody believes. Like,
yeah, I heard
it's not good, bro. It's not good. All I heard from that song was, "I need therapy. Pray for me." Literally, the entire time I listened to that song, all I heard was, "I need therapy. Pray for me."
Yeah, it was bad to hear. Offset released the song too.
I ain't heard that one yet.
Yeah, I don't know if he released it or if he dropped like a clip of it, but
yeah.
But yeah, man, it's hopefully him and Quavo can settle their differences. And, not saying I'm looking forward to new music from them, but, it's unfortunate with the I still can't believe Takeoff died,
Nah, me neither, my
got
brother.
killed, so that's sad. That's sad. But yeah, that wasn't it, Quavo.
Hey, before we get off, because I see we got a few more minutes, let me ask you this question.
Mhm.
So you saw at the Grammys, they did the tribute to hip hop 50 years, yada yada whoop de whoop.
Yeah.
Now, granted, everybody could not perform. We
Mhm.
get that. How do you feel about Uncle Luke being left off?
So I'm gonna just keep it a buck. People appreciate Uncle Luke for what he did, but you remember how I said the biggest rap records, and I said Lil Jon, and you brought up Flo Rida.
Right.
He's in that boat.
Right.
And that's not the first thing we think about when we think about hip hop.
Right.
Yeah, he had parental advisory. He's the reason for the parental advisory, but you can look at NWA and say the same thing.
No, because NWA didn't go to court.
They didn't go to court, but the FBI sent letters to them. So I think
agree,
both of them contributed.
But for Uncle Luke, they was damn near about to shut hip hop down, bro.
Yeah, well, hip hop was already underground.
Right.
They couldn't have did too much. I mean, that was on a mainstream level.
Right.
Hip hop was still was going to bubble underground regardless. But yeah, Uncle Luke paved the way for all of that. But he wasn't rapping on records though. So it's like he's not a rapper per se. He was like,
but is he not hip hop though?
He's hip hop, but I could see, to play devil's advocate, I'm not disagreeing with him being on there, but I'm just saying, like, the average person ain't gonna think about Uncle Luke because Uncle Luke was a hype rapper.
Yeah,
type.
I just feel like Uncle Luke for a long time was the only representations, my bad, of Florida that we had, him and 2 Live Crew.
True.
So I don't know, bro. But again, I'm always trying to stick up for the South. So
yeah. And then some people may not. When you think of the South, do you think of Florida?
Personally, not Miami.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when we think of the South back during that time, Ghetto Boys, that's the first thing that pop up. And then it starts going on. Now, like I said, I'm not disagreeing. Like, if he was on there, shout out to it. But when you got a hip hop, a hibbit, then you go to the Locks, you got all this MCing. And then, hey, kitty, kitty, hey, kitty, 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 hey. It's like,
bro, that should have been on there, bro. Come on now. Come on, man. It was an era in hip hop, bro.
It was, but I think that it's monumental for sure. But is Uncle Luke in your top 10?
Top 10 what?
Rappers.
No, but neither are Wu-Tang Clan, and they was on there.
No, but I'm asking you in particular.
And I'm answering. No,
yeah, but
neither is Wu-Tang Clan
for you. But a lot of top 10. Anytime you see people's lists, they're going to bring up certain rappers from New York, and they're going to bring out certain rappers from the South. Ghetto Boys, Lil Wayne, Juvenile, but they're not going to bring up Uncle Luke because I say Uncle Luke wasn't a rapper per se. He put on, but he was more so like a businessman that made crunk hits before crunk was crunk.
Right.
Yeah, so that's why I feel like that, but I'm not disagreeing. Yeah, he should have been on there because of what he did for hip hop. Right. So yeah, so that's my take on it. It's like, because I didn't really, but Uncle Luke, he did what he did. But yeah, man. Shout out to everybody for joining us today. Make sure that you subscribe to youtube.com/RedsView and make sure that you hit the like button, the dislike button. It's all good as long as we get some interaction. Hit the notification bell, so you see anytime that we go live or if I post a video, different clips and stuff like that. Make sure that you follow us on all social media platforms. Where do we follow you, DJ PM?
At THEE DJ PM.
Yep. You follow me. All social media, you follow me at JAYR3D. Again, everybody, make sure you stream the EP Red Velvet and then make sure that you come out and support me for the show that's going to take place April 15th. Next Saturday, 8 to 11, that will be at the Will. Okay?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay, bet, man. Everybody get your tickets, all that, man. And if you are watching this on Facebook, do us a favor. Make sure that you share this. I love when y'all do that. Twitter, make sure that you retweet this. And yeah, man, make sure you share us on your Instagram and all that, man. But that is today's episode of RedsView. We're going to see y'all next week. DJ PM, J Red, we're signing out.